Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the managing director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing the long-term residence visas. That term is in quotation marks. As we've discussed many times on this channel, they don't actually provide residence. They can provide some long-term status, much akin to the Thailand Elite visa, insofar as they are granted with 5 years validity on the actual visa sticker, and they can have an ongoing validity for as long as 10 years per application. Had a lot of people asking me about this, and yet again, I'm going to say what I've said sort of since the beginning when we started discussing these. Much like smart visas, this whole category is for a very small subset of people. It's really not an overly useful category for everybody. I've had a lot of people contact us about them. Now, there are people that do qualify for it, and for folks that do fit the qualifications, it can be quite beneficial. However, there are upsides and downsides to it. I'm ambivalent, sort of personally and professionally on them. Again, not ambivalent, I guess it just is what it is. Some people can gain a benefit from it. Many people that see this and think that this is like some great workaround for anything and everything they've ever wanted to do, oftentimes that's not the case. And the way it's been sort of marketed, if you will, it's sort of kind of everything to everyone. I get it, it's new. I'm not trying to be overly cynical. It's just, for every time we've been in correspondence with people over the LTR, the vast majority of folks either don't fit the criteria or don't have the documentation if they, at least in our experience, say they fit the criteria. So it's out there, it's an option. My opinion, a far better visa in virtually all cases is probably just going to be some sort of standard visa, be that a standard retirement visa like the O retirement visa, or, for example, like a standard business visa. As we've noted in other videos, the LTR does not actually put one onto the path to permanent residence either, true permanent residence, which is very different from many of the standard non-immigrant categories, which have sort of been the traditional visas utilized by the vast majority of people that stay in Thailand long term. So the thing to take away from this video is, yes, they remain out there, again, but much like the so-called smart visa, there is going to be a narrow subset of people that will find them to be extremely useful. Short of that, there aren't a lot of people that are going to find the LTR overly useful because it's not a particularly broad visa category. It's not really designed that way. It's designed, you know, if you go back, and we talked about this going in, I think, April 2021, this was designed to be something to attract so-called wealthy foreigners, VIPs, digital nomads, whatever you want to call them, that hit a certain threshold with regard to financial ability. That, you know, that's only going to be a narrow subset of people. So again, the thing to take away from this video, you may fit into that narrow subset, and that may be very beneficial to you, but in a lot of cases, you know, that we're seeing, I just don't see where everybody is going to benefit from that, or a lot of people are going to benefit from that.